follower on it. It wasn't like nothing that I ever done. Nobody never say, hey, honey, do this, that look cool, or everybody doing that, so that's what I'm finna do. Hell no.
There wasn't nobody at your high school talking about, hey kids, here you go.
Never that. I wish it would. Yeah, see, all that shit is fairy tale lie. Yeah, all that shit is lie, man. But yeah, it was like, boom. Whatever I ever tried, it was like, okay, if I liked it, I liked it. If I didn't, I didn't. But I knew the reason why I was on it. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, you walk with me and ask me why I get high. Shit, I love the feeling. The feeling that it give me, I love it and I like having it. Boom, boom. You know, some of them
like all of us.
And the other thing, they don't even know. I know some folks like just get high because somebody else get high. I know a lot of people, you can ask the same question and they have to think for a minute and then be like, well, shit, either hear somebody else first. See, a lot of people hear somebody else first say it, and then, you know, or to admit it or something like that. But you at the typical first person, hey man, why did you get high? Oh shit, I don't know. Oh shit, I guess, you know what I mean, I like it. Or you know, never be like that. No, I already knew why I get high, when I was gonna get high, what it made me do to get high, what I was trying to do when I got high, what I wanted to do while getting high, what the high made me do while high. I already knew all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was fun at first. Okay, I'm getting high, we having fun, we going all over the world, we doing, you know, everything. Then when it got serious to where I ain't really getting high no more off a small dosage. So now I need to up the dosage, you know what I mean, to get that, you know, little small feeling I'm getting.
See, like, just a part of the education is the thing that you teach people is like, okay, you just stop for a couple of days or two, and then you be back at your level. I mean, these are the kind of things we got to be teaching people, so they don't have to keep escalating and just take some drug. We call them drug holidays. Take some drug holidays.
That's all it takes. It's all it takes. It's out your system. You'll be like a brand new baby.
Absolutely.
Okay. I understood that, you know what I mean? And then I was, you know, taking breaks on and off. But then it's like, shit, so that's I'm finna wing it. Ain't fucking with no more period. Boom, here go another tragedy. And I just made that as an excuse.
I feel you.
To get back on it again, you know what I mean? Shit, I ain't know my cousin died. Oh man, no, my uncle got cancer, man. Shit, you know, a folks that got hit by a car, man. Any goddamn thing, you know what I mean?
Kirk just said it, man. You make excuses.
It's just an excuse. You know what I'm saying? How or not, you know what I mean? You gonna do what you gonna do anyway. You know what I mean?
I mean, because ultimately, you know you gotta handle your shit. Or you in trouble. I mean, we all know that. You know it, I know it. My kids don't eat. You know, if my kids don't eat, that's the worst thing for me. So no matter what's going on, they gotta eat.
In real life, so that's just how it goes. And then nowhere else you put it.
That's right.
And nowhere else you put it.
So what do you think of the term like functioning addict? Because there's people on Wall Street doing all types of drugs, functioning.
So that ain't no such term, because the definition in medicine of addiction is that you got disruptions in your functioning such that you can't meet these obligations, right? So there's no thing called like functional. If you're functional, you ain't addicted. You know, just
able-bodied.
Just think about these people who do like every day they do alcohol, right? We don't call them functional addict. They just, you come home, you have a drink, you go to work.
Right back up in the morning and do it.
It's like the people who do caffeine every day. Do we call them functional addicts?
Right? Adderall, basically.
Adderall, that's the major ingredient is the same as in methamphetamine. But that's not to say that methamphetamine is bad or Adderall is bad, because they both. In fact, this is methamphetamine on my shirt, because I want people to know, like, these are just chemicals, you know, right? And like you just talked about Adderall, the difference between meth and Adderall is this: you take away that, and then that's just the major ingredient in Adderall. That's amphetamine, and that's methamphetamine.
Take away the CH3.
That's right.
And a couple of them ingredients good for you probably by itself and mix with something else.
Oh man, you know our militaries. All the militaries use amphetamines to keep the soldiers awake, the ones who work long hours. Absolutely, man.
That's what I just try to say. All drugs ain't just bad, in a sense.
Oh, they
You know
are.
what I'm saying?
They got therapeutic uses, and then some can be toxic.
Yeah.
But it all depends how you do it.
Yeah,
and this is what we try to tell people: how to do this stuff safely and how you use it.
That's the
effectively.
main and only point.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the main and only point. I'm talking about. Don't get it twisted in no kind of way, man. That's the main and only point.
That's it. That's
how
it.
to do this shit and do it safely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because it's on you, regardless. It's your body. It's your, how motherfucker. Oh man, we know that.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
We know that. We ain't criticizing you about what you do or none of that shit.
Yeah.
But we just trying to let you know, hey man, it's a way to do everything, and it's a way to do it safely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But goddamn it, you can still enjoy yourself and do the same thing without the goddamn them folks having to put you in a kid's ass. You know what I mean?
We like, for example, everybody talks about these overdoses, right? Now that could easily be solved. We have the technology.
Yep.
All we have to do is make sure people know what's in their shit, and then we got the technology to test. Not those test strips. I mean, you just have a small little sample of what you got, and we can tell you everything that's in it. But we don't make it available to the public. Like in Spain and other places like that, they can go and submit their drugs to find out what's in it.
Listen, I'm from the Bluff, right?
Yeah.
The Bluff is 90% drug. I'm talking about infested neighborhood. 90% killing. Infested neighborhood.
What's it stand for? What's Bluff stand for?
Bluff stands for better leave your fucking food. Okay, the Bluff is known for heroin. That's his signature drug. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come from all over the world know about the Bluff. All from India. You know what I mean? So I done seen so many motherfuckers OD. I'm talking about from friends, partners, motherfuckers I don't know. Philip Seymour Hoffman, who else can't know that OD? Damn, it was a couple of
Philip Seymour Hoffman was that?
He just got off the flight, went from they track, went from airport to the Bluff. You know what I mean? A spot on Kennedy Street where we stay. Got the drug, went back down to the hotel, one of the motel downtown, or Hilton or whatever it was, and he did the dope or whatever, and but like I was just saying about that OD shit. Okay, when you mix all them dopes together. That's how you OD.
Yeah, that's certainly a way. That's absolutely.
Yeah, that's how a lot of folks OD.
Yeah.
They mixed a lot of this shit together, that wasn't even supposed to be mixed, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
But that's how they OD. It was something in that mix that wasn't supposed to be. For just they hit some dope and died OD. Oh hell no, it don't happen like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yams. Talk about yams.
Real talk.
Yeah. So like with Yam Steven Rodriguez, his mom reached out. You know Yam? Yeah, his mom reached out because he died from what they said was a drug overdose, right?
I remember that, but he was a wilder. He would do all type of dope.
Yeah, but this is your point. Like, he had in his system a mix of drugs, right? And that was the problem, and he just didn't know, maybe.
Yeah, and that's what it be.
Yeah,
that's what it be. They don't know.
Yeah,
it ain't like they trying to kill themselves or they don't know.
Yeah, like so his mom Tatiana, she's trying to educate people to help them understand that. Look, if you're gonna use, just don't be mixing all this stuff. And so I hope people listen to her.
They're real.
Yeah,
it's real.
Tatiana, she's a really good woman.
And a lot of people, you ain't supposed to mix alcohol with a lot of them drugs.
Yeah,
just straight up.
Utopia.
Yeah, you really don't.
That's the thing, man.
Yeah, you really don't. But motherfuckers do or how they go. But you know what I mean, that's a known fact.
Well, this is the thing, man. So like, you don't hear this in the public discussion. Like, if you're gonna be using opioids and those kind of things, don't do alcohol at the same time. But that ain't the message that's happening in the public.
No.
But that's it.
My last question, y'all can keep talking. They say, they're studying how weed can help opioid, blah, blah, blah. But like,
I got Kurt, you can say what you think too, but in terms of this, that bothers me, right? Because if people who really like their opioids, weed that's for children. And so you don't really want people saying like, oh, just take weed. And then you got people who are in real pain weed won't do anything for their pain, but the opioids are helping them, and so we're misleading the public with that kind of nonsense. I mean, there are people who might want weed for that, and it works, but most of the people who really know their opioids know that ain't really a viable option. You know what I'm saying?
Kurt.
Do you remember back in the days we used to be at the spot cab and chilling, whatever, and everybody doing their thing? Think about the people who used to be doing that thing and the people who used to be smoking weed.
Yeah.
You don't remember how they used to be separated?
Me and D-Lo over here smoking weed.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't want no weed. Nobody
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's for the people who know. And, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Damn, it don't mean, weed and don't mean period.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's just something that, a person doing extra, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But no.
Yeah, and like no disrespect for weed, but come on,
weed child play.
Yeah.
To the real folk and the real drug, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Nothing taken. As from the weed community, no offense taken.
No, I am a weed company.
Yeah, I know.
I do what I do. But I gotta be truthful. I gotta tell the truth. You dig what I'm saying? Straight up. Yeah, I love weed. You know that? That's my thing.
Yeah,
Straight up.
Curtis, I know you real.
Hey, man.
But yeah, Kurt was born in '82. I think those stats you said about unemployment, about all that are real powerful. Just talk about the '80s real quick, both of y'all. Growing up in the '80s.
Yeah.
Atlanta and Miami.
Yeah. I was racked out. I just was a little bit, my whole family was racked out. You know what I'm saying? So when it went down, I'm racked out. The dope coming in, I'm racked out. They counting the money, I'm racked out. You know what I mean? All the way up till I'm grown. And hey, shit, I ain't had no choice. I was already in the goddamn, you know what I mean? So
you were born in the Reagan.
Yeah, I was born in
during the Reagan years.
Yes, indeed. My granddad was the man.
Reagan was cutting all the programs and leaving people high and dry.
But listen, when it was time to move, and it was like, why daddy can't move it up? I'm like, shit, the rent $9, buddy, for a 5-bedroom. Your daddy, he'll come through, he gonna move with grandma and goddamn, blim, blim, blim. Mm-hmm. That's the story that they told us when they separated the families. Mm-hmm. That's what, when we asked, why daddy can't stay in the house with us? And mama like, blim, blim, blim. Now, this the house we always dreamed of, the department. Mama always said she wanted, we look, so, we listen and pay attention to everything. Mm-hmm. When the government assistant shit came, it was, the mail can't be in the house. We don't know this nothing, we look. So we had the question why daddy got to stay with grandma. He gonna stay with grandma and goddamn bam, but he still come through or creep through. Yeah. Boom. Then back in them days, we goddamn it, the lady coming, we hiding the goddamn clothes, hiding my daddy's shoes. We had to hide the TV and shit before that. When goddamn it, them folk like this here, hey, y'all not gonna have no TV. We were too young to know this shit, but when we got older and we were like, hey man, why the hell them folks always fucking with the TV? Why we had to hide the TV or do this shit? And then mama explained this shit to us. We're like, oh, so that's what was going on. As you get older, you pay no attention, and then you get that mind frame like, hell no, man, I'm finna go out and get some money, man, to help my mama. I ain't finna, hell no. You know what I mean? When that clicked in, by this time, we done got old enough. I just told you, we seeing all the dope, but now we getting old enough to touch it. You know what I mean? When we were so little, we couldn't touch it. You know what I mean? Stay away from it. But we know what it do. So it was like, damn. And then that's what I said in the movie. Dope went all the way back. They were like, shit, okay, these folks sold the dope. That would pay the rent. Okay, when they cut the lights off, they had to sell the dope to get the money to go pay the lights. You know what I'm saying?
You said in our book that dope was a scholarship to college.
Yeah.
Say that again.
They had to sell the dope to get the money to do whatever they were doing and the way we did it. When I was coming up.
You know, tobacco, right? Nicotine, tobacco. That's what those cats are doing. They're whole economies, man. Without tobacco, there would be no Duke University. Yep. There would be no Wake Forest University. Yep. I mean, but that's the same thing, Yep. But we have a different story that we tell, and we have a different perspective on it. But it's the same thing, man. Tobacco, alcohol, same thing.
And they said the Newport man used to walk through the black neighborhood giving away cigarettes, giving away Newport when they first jumped.
Yeah, that's why
we got so addicted to Newport.
Wait, let's just, like we said before, this is the thing that we got to be careful about, because
they act like people don't have any agency. So like, you know, like I smoked cigarettes for a minute, but I ain't addicted because I know, you know. Yeah. And so people, they still should have the right to smoke their cigarettes. I don't care. That's on them. But you just want them to understand that, okay, this is also